Right now, we are tracking your tax dollars. ABC 7 has an exclusive week-long investigation looking into how the Amarillo Economic Development Corporation spends your tax dollars.
But ABC 7 investigative reporter Nicole Kahn found the majority of AEDC's funding comes from taxpayer money. Nicole, how much oversight is there of those dollars?
Larry and Lisa, the AEDC's budget is about $2 million. I discovered there is little oversight on how that money is spent. Every time you buy something in Amarillo, 0.5% of sales tax goes to the Amarillo Economic Development Corporation.
Their main funding source, it is sales tax.
For the past 3 years, almost $2 million of taxpayer money went to the organization's operating budget. AEDC does have some other smaller sources of funding, including rental property and interest earnings, but most of its funding comes from you. AEDC works with the city as a contractor, so its staff doesn't have to follow the same rules as city employees.
We're not the city. We are our own organization. We are a nonprofit corporation that's chartered with the state of Texas.
This allows the AEDC to develop its own policies. Policies the AEDC couldn't provide to ABC 7 because they don't exist on paper.
We do have policies, we just don't have written policies.
ABC 7 requested 3 years worth of travel receipts from the AEDC's president and the VP of Business Development. We found alcohol purchases, non-itemized food receipts, items from country club golf shops, and luxury hotel stays. Because the AEDC is not subject to city policies and has no written procedures of its own, all these purchases are legitimate.
The city does have its own travel policy, and AEDC's policy would be separate.
ABC 7 did find travel is approved by the president and receipts are reviewed by him after the trip. He also approves his own travel.
Do you believe AEDC is fiscally responsible with taxpayer money?
Absolutely.
So what does an almost $2 million annual budget buy for Amarillo? ABC 7 reviewed the AEDC annual reports that are online from 2014 and 2015. In that time period, the AEDC brought in 2 new businesses for a total of 320 new jobs. AEDC also says it attracted or relocated 34 businesses to Amarillo and expanded 138 businesses since it started 26 years ago. The AEDC is also audited annually, and it has always passed those